Hello, welcome back to my channel. Today, I'm starting something special. So, in a few weeks, I will be turning 39. What I'm doing for my birthday is that I decided to get into ballet. Let me walk you through the thought process. 2 days ago, I was at a belly dance drum solo workshop, right? It was with a live drummer, Salam, he's amazing. And we learned a little choreography, learned a few moves, etc. Then at the end, we said, let's do that all together. There is a part of the choreography where everybody just does a few isolations and then you go slowly on your knees. I and a friend who's 60 were the only two people who couldn't go down. I initially said I wasn't gonna do it, then I tried and I wasn't able to do it. And I was just thinking, my calves are so stuck, my hamstrings are stuck, my knees are shot. And I was thinking, I'm 38, about to turn 39. Surely this is not how I want my body to behave. Now I was thinking about it. Yes, my calf was a bit tight because I have a minor running injury, but that's not the point. I always get injuries every time I run. And even if I were injury free, there is no way my hamstring would have allowed me to go all the way down. There is no way my knees would have allowed me to go all the way down. Even when I used to go to the gym and lift, that wasn't happening. So I kept thinking about it and I went down a rabbit hole. And I was thinking, you know what? I like this whole belly dance thing. I like the fact that I'm now doing a lot more mobility for my body, that even when it's rainy, when it's cold, I still every now and then will just do a little back stretch or something like that. And then, that's my activity. So that was the seed. Then yesterday I had my usual dance class. The course is Ballet. Now, that one is more sensual, and there is a bit of a move called camel, where you do an undulation of your back and then an undulation of your hips. So if in a way it's a layering of an undulation over undulation. And I was doing the move like everybody else, and then my teacher said, you know what, you're using your head a lot, your head and neck a lot to do that. Now, before people jump on my teacher, I absolutely love her. She's amazing. She knows I want feedback and she gives me feedback. She's very concerned about my well-being and that I do the move safely. She knows my injury history, etc. So she's always paying attention to how I do things. This is why she likes to point these things out. So it's not her being insensitive. It's her acting on me, wanting the feedback and me wanting to improve my mobility, which is why I go to this teacher, Sandra, because she's so technical. I love her. I'll follow her in any class. It doesn't matter. Even when I don't like the topic, I'll still take a Sandra's class. But anyway, back to the thing. So when she pointed that out, because we were trying to just isolate the chest and do an undulation with just the chest, I couldn't do it. And I know I have a relatively stiff back. I mean, I'm a strategy consultant. I'm always sitting at my computer. I'm always working these long hours. And I knew that I didn't have the most flexible back, but not to the extent that showed in me trying to do an undulation. And so that was the second thought. So I just mulled over it. I was a bit frustrated about my calf injury and my nth hamstring injury and the fact that I was going to see the physio again. It's like, I don't know, like my physio is amazing, Diana, but I don't want to see her. Like, I like the person, but I just hate the fact that I have to go and every time I have something not working. So that's how I got into the ballet thing. I decided that it's something that would work for me because I am going through a dance phase, whether I like it or not. I feel that I am able to do things at home. I have a ballet bar, which is something that I bought in 2020 at the height of the pandemic. So I've had it for nearly 5 years and I haven't used it much. So I decided, you know what, let me bring it out. I have a little space and I can do that. So I signed up for a absolute beginner ballet course that will start in a few weeks. And to be safe, I also signed up for a conditioning for ballet shorter course with it's with a physio. And what he does is that he gives you some exercises and stretches and things like that to help you prepare for taking a ballet class. Because I am so injury prone, the last thing I want is to snap something and be out of commission. So I'm doing that in parallel. So I signed up to both these classes. They both will start in a few weeks. But what I decided to do today is go online and do a very, very basic bar exercise, like a ballet bar exercise. I will just take a 10-minute video from Raqs Online just to establish a baseline. So I will see where I'm at. I'm not going to cheat and try not to show my level so that I can show a dramatic transformation. But I already know how stiff I am. Like even sitting at this chair, my back hurts. So I will do that. Now, ballet is a completely new activity to me. I have never done ballet. I'm very familiar with the modality. I know the terminology, everything, because I'm an armchair ballet specialist. Like I'm a good spectator, but I don't really, I know a lot of work goes into the technique, and I appreciate the beauty of the technique, but I'm not looking to become a ballerina. And by the way, I know that this whole ballet theme used to be popular, and I think people were talking about ballet core or ballet era or something like that. And you have lots of videos about titled ballerina, day in my life, ballerina this, ballerina that. You only become ballerina when you've gotten the highest ranks in a professional dance company, and these are earned through sweat, blood, and tears. So at best, I'm gonna be a beginner ballet dancer for years to come, and I'm fine with that. So, you know, I'm doing a no-buy, right? So where would that leave me? Do I break my no-buy or not? I have prepared a shopping list for the things that I would love to get for my ballet. But I have also acknowledged that because I have been training in other modalities, I do have a lot of the stuff that I need for ballet. I have garbage trousers, garbage pack, trash bag trousers. I forgot what they called. The professional term is ripstop fabric trousers, right? But I think people call them trash bag pants or something like that. I have that. I have the little boots, the moon boots that people use for warming up. I have vests that I use for hiking and that I can use for the warm-up. So I have all my little setup here. These are my little moon boots. And I have all of this stuff because I do other things. I have my little foam roller that I bought years ago from Lululemon, back when it was cool to buy Lululemon stuff. So in a way, yes, I am in a no-buy. And yes, there is quite a bit of stuff that you typically need for ballet, but I'm not going on pointe anytime in the next 5 years. So if ever I need to buy pointe shoes, it's gonna be years from now. I have ballet flats because this is what I wear for my belly dance class. I have ballet flats, and quite frankly, I'm okay doing ballet with leggings. It's an absolute beginner class. Like, unless obviously the instructor is not okay with that, I will absolutely respect it. Because I think for my first few weeks, I will be doing the class with a Russian teacher, Olga. And if she has trained in the Vaganova school or the Vaganova method, they tend to be strict, and I tend to like that. I'm a rule follower. Despite what everybody says, I don't know why people keep saying that I'm just like a maverick or whatever. I'm a rule follower. I do take strong stances, but I'm very compliant. So if she tells me we're doing Vaganova style, I'm doing Vaganova style. And I will go and buy the little tights, probably buy just 2 tights and 2 leotards. Because typically what you do is that you see the number of classes you're taking in a week, and you buy a Leo for that and then an extra one. So if you're doing 4 classes a week, you need to buy 5. Now, realistically, I'm probably gonna do 1 class that is at a school, and maybe a few things at home. And the few things at home are probably gonna be like a 15 minutes here and there, just to keep my mobility. And I am quite frankly okay with being the only person who's wearing leggings and a t-shirt at a ballet class, as long as the teacher is okay with that. If not, I will buy the bare minimum that I need to be compliant, but at the same time, I don't really expect there to be an issue. It's adult ballet. I mean, it's gonna be a bunch of us people who didn't have their childhood dreams trying to make up for the childhood trauma. So I'm pretty relaxed about it. Anyway, it's many weeks from now, but I wanted to do a quick sit down video and tell you about it while it's fresh, because I'm kind of excited about it. And so I'm going to now have a little. Do I want a snack? What do we think? I don't know, I'm asking my stomach. I think I'm gonna have a little snack, and then I will do a 15-minute, I will do a warm-up, and then I will do a little bar thing and film it for you guys. And this will be my first episode. In the next episode, I'll tell you how my things are going. It's gonna be a few weeks away though, because the class is still far away, but I like the idea, something to look forward to when it's spring and the weather is amazing. One thing I wanted to mention about why I'm filming this and why I decided to actually bite the bullet. I've been wanting to do this class for ages, and I've been looking at it for so long. But I have this thing with me, might be OCD related, but where it's an all or nothing mentality. So usually the courses are about 6 to 8 weeks, depending on what course you take. And because I usually know that I have a trip coming up, I'll say, because I'm going to miss 1 class, I'm not going to do the entire course. And it's one of the things that I wanted to change for 2025. And you've seen my video about resetting for 2025 and taking it as my entire year to reset. And one of those things I wanted to change was that mentality. So I already know that I'm going to miss the 2nd lesson in this ballet course, and it kills me inside because I already have a prior engagement. But I decided to buy the course anyway. And this is getting me out of my comfort zone. At the end of the first class, I'm probably gonna go and tell the teacher that, hey, sorry, I'm gonna miss it, but there you go. So I need to stop procrastinating. I'm gonna just make a snack, read a couple emails, and then sit up and show you actually my outfit for the dance, because I'm quite excited. I was thinking about it yesterday and trying to gather all the things, because I'm quite committed to my no-buy, and I was quite pleased that I have decent stuff. I mean, it's not perfect for ballet, but it works. It works.
For the tendu into the next position. Ready? 5, 6, 7, and down and up. Down and up. 2 more. Down and up. Last one. Press out. Squeeze in. Down and up. Down and up. 2 more. Down and up. Last one. Press out. Squeeze in. Grand plie. Down. Up. And releve. Heels down. Tendu second. And here we go. Down and up, down and up. 2 more.
Right, so I just tried my first beginner ballet class. It's just a YouTube video, Ballet Class for Beginners 1 by the Dutch National Ballet, and it's quite humbling because he goes super fast and I can't keep up. How is that Ballet Beginners 1? It's just not... Let me show you.
To go up there. Okay, sometimes we have to do higher. 2 and 3, open 4. Tablier to the allongé. Tablier to second position. Tablier, arm up. Tablier, arm in second. Plié, run to the side. Plié.
How do you expect me to do something like that? Like, this is not gonna happen. Just not gonna happen. So I can't wait for my absolute beginner class to happen. The good news is I should be able to pick that up because most of the terminology is in French. I feel like I have an advantage. Yeah. I think I'm not gonna do more ballet until I start the actual course, because otherwise I'm just gonna put myself off of that because it's just difficult. But we'll get there.